Hey, gorgeous souls. It's your girl Marie, and let's talk money, honey. Today, we're diving into a topic that's close to all our hearts, finances. But don't worry, we're going to make it fun and easy to understand. Because who doesn't love a little extra cash in their pocket? Imagine being able to treat yourself without the guilt, or finally saving up for that dream vacation. But let's get real. Managing money can feel about as fun as a root canal, am I right? The stress, the confusion, the endless spreadsheets. It's enough to make anyone want to give up. And you know what? There's a reason for that. It's not just you. It's the way traditional budgeting advice is often presented. Did you know that over 70% of people ditch their budget within the first month? That's a staggering number. And it's not because they're lazy or bad with money. It's because the advice they're following doesn't fit their unique needs and lifestyles. It's because most budgeting advice is like a one-size-fits-all dress. It just doesn't fit everyone. What works for one person might be a complete disaster for another. What if I told you the reason you're not rolling in dough isn't your budget? It's your personality. Yep, you heard that right. Your personality plays a huge role in how you manage your money. You're not a robot. You're a unique individual with your own quirks, habits, and tendencies, and that's a beautiful thing. So today, we're throwing out the old rule book and getting real about money. We're going to look at how your personality affects your spending and saving habits. We're going to hack your money habits by understanding your personality type and using that insight to create a plan that actually works for you. Imagine a budget that feels natural and easy to stick to. Get ready to ditch the financial frustration and step into your power, because things are about to get good. Let's make managing money something you look forward to. For years, we've been told to budget the same way. Track every penny, cut back on lattes, and stick to a rigid plan. But here's the thing, loves. We're not all wired the same way. Trying to fit your unique, beautiful self into a cookie-cutter budget is like trying to squeeze into glass slippers. It's just not going to work. Traditional budgeting systems often ignore the very thing that makes us human, our behavior. They don't account for our individual triggers, our emotional relationship with money, or the way our brains are wired to make decisions. And when we try to force ourselves into a system that doesn't work for us, well, that's when we set ourselves up for failure, guilt, and shame. We start to believe that we're bad with money, when in reality we just haven't found the right approach for our unique personality. So let's ditch the guilt trip and embrace the beauty of our differences. Because understanding your personality is the first step to creating a money management system that truly aligns with who you are. All right, my Type A achievers, let's talk about a little something I like to call the productivity paradox. You, my loves, are all about efficiency, organization, and getting things done. You thrive on to-do lists, color-coded calendars, and optimizing every aspect of your life. And while this drive for productivity can be a superpower in your career and personal life, it can also lead to a bit of overspending when it comes to your finances. Sound familiar? You see, for a Type A personality, the allure of the latest productivity app, the most efficient project management system, or that sleek new planner isn't just about the tool itself. It's about the promise of unlocking even greater levels of efficiency and success. But here's the catch. Sometimes, in our quest for ultimate productivity, we can fall into the trap of believing that we to buy every new tool or system that comes along. All right, gorgeous souls. Let's talk about my free-spirited creatives out there. You're bursting with ideas, always chasing inspiration, and your energy is contagious. But sometimes that go-with-the-flow attitude can clash with something structured, like a budget. Sound familiar? You might start the month with the best intentions, full of motivation to track every penny. But then life happens. A spontaneous weekend trip, a sudden urge to splurge on art supplies, or maybe you just forget to log those daily coffees because, hey, inspiration struck. And before you know it, it's week 3, and you're left wondering, where did all my money go? Don't beat yourself up, my friend. This isn't about being bad with money. It's about recognizing that traditional budgeting might feel restrictive to your naturally free-flowing nature. We'll find a system that works you, not against you. Hey there, my fellow cautious queens and kings. Let's talk about something near and dear to all of our heart's security. It's that warm, fuzzy feeling we get when we know everything is in its place and under control. You, my friend, are the definition of responsible. You take pride in making sure every detail is accounted for. You pay your bills on time, never missing a due date. Have a solid emergency fund, ready for any unexpected twists and turns life might throw your way. And you're always prepared for a rainy day. Your foresight is truly commendable. But sometimes that desire for security can lead to playing it a little too safe, especially when it comes to investments. The fear of the unknown can be paralyzing, especially when it comes to investments. The fear of the unknown can be paralyzing. Now, don't get me wrong, being cautious isn't a bad thing. In fact, it's a valuable trait that can save you from many pitfalls. In fact, it's a valuable trait. It shows that you care about your future and the well-being of those around you. But if fear is holding you back from exploring potential opportunities, it might be time to reassess. It might be time to step outside that comfort zone, just a little bit. Taking small, calculated risks can lead to big rewards. Think about it like this. Money sitting in a savings account is like a beautiful plant just barely surviving with minimal water. It's safe, but it's not exactly thriving. Money sitting in a savings account is like a beautiful plant just barely surviving with minimal water. It's safe, but it's not exactly thriving. It's safe, but it's not exactly thriving. It needs more to truly flourish. Investing, on the other hand, is like giving that plant sunshine, fertilizer, and room to grow. It allows your money to work for you. Yes, there's always some risk involved, just like there's a chance a sudden storm could damage your plant. But that's where the magic happens. Just like there's a chance a sudden storm could damage your plant. But with the right care, it can withstand the storm and come out stronger. But with careful planning, research, and a willingness to learn, and maybe a little guidance from a trusted expert, you can navigate the investment landscape with confidence. You can create a portfolio that aligns with your values and helps your money blossom. Diversification is key and helps your money blossom. So take that step, nurture your financial garden, and watch it grow. Okay, let's get real for a second. We've all been there. That instant rush of excitement when you click buy on something new. That little dopamine hit that makes you feel momentarily unstoppable. Whether it's a pair of shoes you just have, the latest tech gadget, or even a last-minute vacation, we've all experienced the allure of impulse spending. And then, the feeling fades. The packages arrive, the initial excitement fizzles out, and you're left staring at your bank account wondering, what was I thinking? But here's the thing, it's not just about material possessions. For some, that dopamine rush comes from the thrill of the investment chase, chasing the latest stock tip, jumping on board a hot new cryptocurrency, or constantly refreshing their portfolio, hoping to strike it rich. This fear of missing out, or FOMO, can be a powerful motivator, but it can also lead to impulsive decisions and potentially costly mistakes. Remember, my loves, true wealth isn't built on fleeting moments of excitement. It's about making conscious, intentional choices that align with your long-term goals and values. Hey, gorgeous souls. We've been digging into how our unique personalities can make or break our money, honey. And trust me, understanding your money personality is like having a secret weapon in your back pocket. So, are you ready to unlock yours? In this chapter, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of personality frameworks. We'll explore how these frameworks can illuminate our natural tendencies, especially when it comes to managing our finances. Get ready to uncover your unique money DNA as we explore frameworks like Myers-Briggs, that's MBTI for you acronym lovers, the insightful Enneagram, and the incredible minds of those with ADHD and neurodivergent wiring. Plus, we'll unpack the money habits of both introverts and extroverts. Because guess what? Whether you're a meticulous planner or a spontaneous free spirit, there's a money management style that perfectly aligns with who you are. Let's get to it. All right, gorgeous souls. We've dug deep into the wonderful world of personality types and how they dance with our money habits. Now, let's talk solutions. Because knowing yourself is powerful, but it's the action that creates real change. First up, for my impulsive spenders, those who light up at the sight of add to cart, automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers to your savings or investment accounts the moment you get paid. It's like magic. Money disappears before you even realize it's gone. And for my beautiful overthinkers, those who analyze every penny and delay every purchase, I want you to create a permission slip fund. This is a specific amount set aside each month for guilt-free spending. Want that latte? Buy it. New shoes calling your name? Go for it. Give yourself permission to enjoy your money without the mental tug of war. Remember, understanding your tendencies allows you to create a system that works you, not against you. It's about making your money work as hard as you do. Let's get real for a second, my friends. We live in a world where financial stress is all too common. It's like a shadow that follows us around, affecting our mood, our relationships, and even our health. The traditional one-size-fits-all approach to money management, it just doesn't work. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. Why? Because it's built on this idea that we all need more willpower, more discipline, more deprivation. But let's be honest, who wants to live a life of constant restriction? But here's the truth. You are not a robot. You have emotions, desires, and a life to live. And that's something to celebrate, not suppress. You are a vibrant, complex human being with unique quirks, passions, and, yes, even spending triggers. And that's okay. In fact, it's more than okay. It's what makes you, you. Instead of fighting against your nature, what if you embraced it? What if you leaned into your strengths and designed a financial system that works with you, not against you? What if you designed a money system that felt like a warm hug instead of a financial straitjacket? Imagine the freedom and peace of mind that would bring. That's what we're talking about here. A system that supports you, that grows with you, and that feels as good as it looks. It's time to stop trying to fit into a mold that doesn't serve you and start creating a financial life that feels as good on the inside as it looks on paper. A life where your finances are a source of empowerment, not stress. Think about it this way. You wouldn't try to squeeze into a pair of shoes that are 2 sizes too small, right? It would be uncomfortable, painful even. So why do we do it with our finances? Why do we force ourselves into systems that don't fit, that leave us feeling frustrated and defeated? We try to cram ourselves into systems that pinch, bind, and leave us feeling defeated. It's time to break free from that cycle. It's time to ditch the financial hustle and embrace the power of harmony. When you align your money habits with your natural strengths, something magical happens. When you align your money habits with your natural strengths, something magical happens. Budgeting becomes less about restriction and more about awareness. Budgeting becomes less about restriction and more about awareness. It's about understanding where your money is going and making conscious choices that align with your values. Saving becomes automatic and almost effortless. It's like setting up a system that works in the background, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. And building wealth transforms from a distant dream into a sustainable reality. It's about making small, consistent steps that lead to big, lasting changes. Remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about celebrating each step forward, no matter how small. It's about creating a system that feels good, that supports your dreams, and that allows you to live your most abundant life, right here, right now, because you deserve nothing less. So there you have it, gorgeous souls. The secret to mastering your money isn't about willpower or deprivation. It's about understanding yourself and creating a system that works with your natural tendencies, not against them. Your money system should feel like a well-fitted suit, not a financial straitjacket. It should empower you, not exhaust you. And it should reflect the unique, incredible human that you are. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your personality type? And how does it impact your money habits and decisions? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more financial strategies tailored to how real people live, not just how spreadsheets think.